let us discuss in detail. First thing, as I told you, partition of Bengal. Some facts related to the partition of Bengal. Okay, see. As I told you in the beginning, the partition of Bengal was announced by Lord Curzon. Lord Curzon, he was the viceroy. He was the viceroy of India during that time, and he announced this on 1905. Okay, and why the Britishers announced it like a reform? ഇങ്ങനെയുള്ള ഒരു പരിഷ്കാരം. Why they introduced it? They need to put down the protest against the British government. This is the major reason behind for the partition of Bengal. Let's see. The seat of British government was in India was Bengal. It means during the initial time, the seat of British rule in India, it was in Bengal. People of Bengal had been living like brothers. People of Bengal were living like brothers. It was a good and rich unity was there among the people. They had been carrying out various activities against the policies of the British government. It means the people of Bengal, they were strongly protested against the policies followed by the British government. So the protest, they need to put down the protest, the strong of the protest against the British rule. This is why they announced the partition of Bengal. In 1904, what they did it, the Secretary of Home Affairs. There are different ministries. Okay, Home Affairs is a ministry. They are the one. This ministry is the one doing the internal security and all. Okay, Home Affairs. Risley, his name it was Risley. Okay, observed. Bengal united is power. Bengal divided will pull several different ways. It means Bengal united is power. If Bengal is united, if the people of Bengal all are become one platform, then they will be more powerful. And what he realized, Bengal should be divided. We need to divide the people of Bengal. Okay, and we'll put several different ways. We will put the people of Bengal in several different ways. One of our main objective is to split it up and thereby weaken a solid body of opponents to our rule. It means people are protesting against the British rule. So they don't want like a strong protection what the people of Bengal is doing. Okay, the British officials treated Bengal as a growing power against the British rule. The main center of protest against the British rule in India during that time, it was Bengal. So they need to put down the protest against British government. This is why the British viceroy in India during that time, Lord Curzon, he announced the partition of Bengal in 1905. Okay, and national dailies, poets and social leaders strongly opposed the partition. It means from various parts of the society, all the people, the poets, the national dailies, all the people and all the social bodies are against about the partition of Bengal. The great poet Rabindranath Tagore, we know about Rabindranath Tagore, the great poet Rabindranath Tagore made his stand on the partition explicit. He stated, the East and West Bengal are the two chambers of the same earth which is made fertile by the Ganga and the Brahmaputra. It is the warm blood originating from these vessels that flows through the arteries of the Bengalis. He was saying that the West Bengal and the East Bengal, we people from West Bengal and East Bengal, we don't have such discrimination, and we all are from one nature, we all are from one soil. And what he is saying, that two chambers of the same earth, the people of West Bengal and the people of East Bengal, there are two chambers of the same heart which is made fertile by the Ganga and the Brahmaputra. We all are belongs from the India. Okay, we are here to unite, not to divide. So you cannot do anything like that. Rabindranath Tagore also mentioned that. Okay, and the protest or agitation against the British rule, which we need to discuss now. The agitations against the partition started in Bengal. How did the people of Bengal protest against the partition, which we need to see? Organized protest meeting. The people of Bengal organized several meetings against the partition of the Bengal, and picketed shops that sold foreign goods. They picketed shops. Those shops are selling the foreign goods. Okay, and burned foreign clothes. They took the foreign clothes. Majorly the foreign clothes are coming from England. Okay, and they burned. They told that we will not buy the foreign items. Okay, promoted the use of Indian products instead of buying and using the foreign products. The leaders of the national movement, they promoted the use of the Indian products. Okay, organized marches and public meetings against the British. They organized several marches, we know that, marches and public meeting against the British rule. Like that, people of India very strongly protested against the partition of Bengal introduced by the Curzon in 1905. Okay, and consider the intensity of the agitations. The British government was compelled to withdraw the partition, and finally what happened? All over the India, or the people of Bengal and many parts of India strongly protested against the partition of Bengal, and finally the British government withdraw the decision of partition of Bengal. Okay, അതായത് പിന്നീട് അവർ പിൻവലിച്ചു, ബംഗാൾ വിഭജനം, പാർട്ടീഷൻ എന്നുള്ള നയം പിൻവലിച്ചു, വിത്ഡ്രോ ചെയ്തു. ഓക്കെ, ആൻഡ് prepare a news bulletin on the partition of Bengal and related agitations. It is to you to do an activity. Prepare a news bulletin on the partition of Bengal and related agitations that you can do yourself. Okay, and next part we need to discuss here. Swaraj is my birthright. Swaraj is my birthright. Okay, what was the importance of this slogan? Okay, we need to discuss. The period of agitations followed by the partition of Bengal brought a new turn in the national movement, and it was known as the period of extreme nationalism. During the agitations against the partition of Bengal, it was a new era in India's national movement, and during that time, and the national movement was known as the period of extreme nationalism. The main leaders, I explained you in the last class, the extremists and the moderates in Indian National Congress. I explained you in the last class. Okay, the main leaders of this phase were Bal Gangadhar Tilak, Bipin Chandra Pal, and Lala Lajpat Rai. Okay, they were jointly known as Lal Bal Pal. You listen here, Lal Bal Pal. The extremist leaders of Indian National Congress, Lala Lajpat Rai, Bal Gangadhar Tilakan, Bipin Chandra Pal. They are collectively known as Lal Bal Pal. Okay, Lal Bal Pal. Okay, and they were jointly known as Lal Bal Pal. The activities of the leaders won country-wide attention and inspired the mass. Bal Gangadhar Tilakan was the chief spokesman of the extreme nationalism. Bal Gangadhar Tilakan was the most important person in the extremists in Indian National Congress. Okay, and Tilak was revered as Logamanya. Bal Gangadhar Tilak, he was known as in the title of Lokmanya. Okay, it was a title who known as Lokmanya. Balagangadhar Tilak. He known as Lokamanya. Okay. Okay. The two newspapers that started were Maratha and Kesari. The two newspapers started by Balagangadhar Tilak. The name it was Maratha and Kesari. Okay, this was were the newspapers started by Balagangadhara Tilak, Maratha and Kesari. Okay, and he was known as in the title Lokamanya. Okay, and he made the famous slogan. As I told you in the beginning, he made the famous slogan, Swaraj is my birthright and I must have it. Swaraj is my birthright and I must have it. It was the very famous slogan put forward by Balagangadhar Tilakan or Lokamanya Tilak. Okay, and I must have it. It means, Swaraj means in our country, the people of India will rule our country. It is not by or not from the British rule any other foreign country. We people of India will rule our country. This is the meaning of Swaraj. We will do it. Swaraj is my birthright and I must have it. The famous slogan of Balagangadhar Tilak. Okay. And next part, All India Muslim League. All India Muslim League. All India Muslim League was formed by Aga Khan and Nawab Salimullah. Okay, All India Muslim League was formed by Aga Khan and Nawab Salimullah Khan in Dhaka in 1906. Okay, 1906 in Dhaka. Okay, so All India Muslim League. And during the movement against the party, it was formed during the movement against the partition of Bengal. Okay, 1905 the partition of Bengal was announced. 1906 All India Muslim League was formed. Okay, and next one is the most important part, Surat split. What it is called as the Surat split. Okay, let us discuss. The national movement became stronger with the agitations against the partition of Bengal. It means Britishers, they announced the partition of Bengal. One way it was totally strengthened our national movement, our protest against the British rule or British government. Okay, and during the period of the partition of Bengal or the agitations against the partition of Bengal, there was growing difference opinion between the moderates and the extremists. It means in Indian National Congress, there were two groups, as I told you in the last class. One group is known as moderates. They were saying that we will give us wants and or needs in the form of petitions and small picketing and all. We will put all these demands in front of the British government. Okay, it was their policy, moderates. And the extremists, they told that we will not go in front of the British government in the form of petitions and small protests. We will strongly protest against the British rule. It was the policy of extremists. Okay, and the opinion between the moderates and extremists become very it grown and it become in a wide range. Okay, and what happened? In this period, there was growing difference of opinion between the moderates and extremists. It led to the split in the Indian National Congress. It means there were two groups, they were in Indian National Congress, and the difference of opinion between the moderates and the extremists, it led to the split in the Congress at its All India session at Surat in 1907. It means 1907. Each and every year, Indian National Congress will held a session, various parts of the country. In each and every year, Congress will do its annual conference. during the annual conference at Surat, 1907, the annual conference was held at Surat. During this Surat is a place in Gujarat, okay. And during this Surat session of Indian National Congress in 1907, it was splitted, the moderates and the extremists, okay. And we see what is the difference, okay. 1907, it temporarily weakened the activities of the national movement. The split was happened and it was temporarily weakened the activities of the national movement, okay. It is something about the Surat split, okay. And Home Rule movement, next part, okay. The Congress supported Britain in the First World War with the hope that India would be granted autonomy after the war. Indian National Congress was supported British government, okay, British government during the First World War. Okay, why Indian National Congress was supported the British government? It was in the belief of that India would be granted autonomy after the war. Autonomy means we will get the power to rule our country. It means after the war, Britishers will allow the independence of India. It was the belief of Indian National Congress. This is why they supported the British government during the First World War. During this time, the Home Rule movement led by Annie Besant and Bal Gangadhar Tilak kept the national movement alive. But during this time also, the Home Rule movement, okay, the Home Rule movement formed by Annie Besant. Indian National Congress was believed that British government will allow the autonomy of India soon after the First World War. But Annie Besant and Bal Gangadhar Tilak, they doesn't have such belief. And what they did it during this time, the Home Rule movement led by Annie Besant and Bal Gangadhar Tilak kept the national movement alive. It means during that time also Annie Besant and Bal Gangadhar Tilak organized strong protest against the British rule in India. Okay, and our today's class till here. Next area we will discuss in the next class, and thanks for watching. Thank you so much.